The story opens with a cold shock, an emotionally charged revelation from inside the Zulu royal household, something so unexpected and raw that it ripples across KwaZulu-Natal within minutes. A private plea from the Queen suddenly becomes public, striking a nerve within the royal family and forcing King Mkhwanazi into a spotlight he didn't ask for. It's not shouted, not dramatic, yet it shakes everything. From there, the tease unfolds. The audience is prepared for a journey into the emotional depth behind the Queen's words, the unspoken tensions building in the palace, and the unseen forces pressing on the king. Viewers are promised answers to the questions no one has dared to ask openly, along with a twist at the end that reframes the entire situation. The engagement spark appears as a provocative challenge to the audience. If you stood in the king's shoes, balancing loyalty, tradition, and the weight of an entire nation, what would you choose first? This draws viewers in instantly and gently pushes them toward interaction, making them feel part of the unfolding drama. The main body of the story then begins its rich exploration. It starts with the emotional plea itself, trying to understand what could drive a queen to speak so vulnerably. The narrative moves through the intense pressures weighing on the kingdom and the hidden strain behind palace walls, painting the royal household as a place where every whisper turns into a headline. The Queen's message becomes a complex blend of devotion, fear, loyalty, and quiet warning, each layer placing King Mkhwanazi under an even brighter spotlight. As the story deepens, tradition becomes an anchor and a burden at the same time. Long-standing cultural expectations collide with modern political realities, revealing the fragile balance the king must maintain. Inside the palace, family dynamics grow more delicate, while outside, political actors watch closely, aware that one emotional moment can shift power balances. At the perfect midpoint, right when viewers are fully immersed, a natural, flowing message encourages them to subscribe, not as a formal instruction but as an invitation. If this story draws you in, and you want to follow every unfolding chapter of the Zulu monarchy and its evolving power struggles, make sure you subscribe right now so you never miss an episode. The second half of the outline drives deeper into the fallout. The public reacts with a mix of shock, loyalty, and suspicion. Media narratives blur the truth, and the palace maintains a tense silence. Advisors whisper behind the scenes, and the emotional toll on the king becomes increasingly visible. Cultural protocols intensify the uncertainty, while historical echoes remind viewers that today's conflict isn't as unprecedented as it seems. Motives are examined, whether the queen spoke out of fear, courage, duty, or all three at once, while the palace's refusal to comment only fuels speculation. The story begins pointing toward the future, questioning what this moment means for the stability of the monarchy, its legacy, and the generations to come. And then comes the final twist. A subtle, easily overlooked line in the Queen's emotional plea hints at a deeper truth, something that reframes the drama entirely and sets up the question of what really happens next inside the Zulu kingdom. The wrap-up ties everything together, revisiting the emotional weight of the Queen's words, the pressure on Mkhwanazi, and the uncertain future of the royal family. It gently leads into the end screen by promising that the next chapter in this unfolding saga will be even more revealing. The script ends with the required disclaimer: not professional advice, consult a qualified expert as needed.